Hi everyone, my name is Ariel. I'm the owner of Enleira and we create custom charm jewelry, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial on how to make these gorgeous vintage inspired charms. Now I have my charm on a purse chain here, and then on the back side we have it on a keychain. So I've attached it with a bunch of other charms. Let me put it a little bit closer up so you guys could see a better view of the charms, but we're going to be doing a tutorial today on how to create these charms. I also wanted to know, guys, that yesterday we launched our website, Enleira.com. So exciting. We've worked so hard on it. My husband is literally like the brains behind the website. He put all the work into the coding and creating the charm builder, and I am so excited that it's launched. So you guys can go to Enleira.com. You could check out the custom charm builder, and I'm so excited for all of you to go and see it. So let's talk about these charms. So I'm going to show you from start to finish how to create these charms. They're vintage inspired, and they're really cool because there are a lot of different ways that you can make the charms, and you will see how. I'm going to show you all of the supplies that you need to create the charms, and there's going to be a list at the bottom. So you can go to it at any time during the video. You can go to it at the end of the video with the links of where you can get the supplies and where you can purchase everything. So let's get started, and let me show you what you need to make these gorgeous charms yourself. Okay, so this is all of the supplies that you'll need to create these charms. More pendants, I guess. I know I keep saying charms, but I guess I would consider them more to be pendants. So let's start with the filigrees. These are brass filigrees. Now, the fun part about these is you can also purchase them in different colors if you want them to be bronze, if you want them to be silver. These ones here that we're going to be using are gold filigrees. Let me take them out of the bag so you can see them. And we have two different sizes that we're going to be using for this tutorial. So we have 25 millimeter and we have 35 millimeters. So here is the 35 millimeter, and then here is the 25 millimeter. I think I had it on the right side. I flipped it over for no reason. So this is pretty much our base, you can say. They are going to be epoxy resin dome stickers. So this is them inside of the packaging. Let's open them up. And they come just like this. I haven't even opened them yet. So these are brand new ones that I purchased because I ran out of them last time. So this is how they come. They come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets. There's 100 pieces all together, and they're really nice because you could just peel them off like this. And once you take them off of here, they are going to be sticky underneath. So they measure 1 inch in diameter. These I also just wanted to show you. We're not going to use them for this tutorial, but these are glass. So these are glass cabochons. Now, if you want at any point, of course, you guys can do this during the tutorial. But these ones are glass cabochons. There's a little fuzzy on the back of one of them. So these are just a little bit, I guess, more advanced. If you've never done this before, I would definitely recommend using the epoxy ones that just stick on. But these are going to be glass, and what you do is you would glue them down, press it down, and it just takes a little bit longer to set, and it also takes a little bit longer to cut out as well. So you'll see once we get to that step, I can explain it to you again, but these are also 1 inch. Now these are going to be the fun part. So these are authentic Austrian Swarovski crystals, and I have them in 2 different sizes that we're going to use for the tutorial. So they come in 18, they're called 18 pp and 24 pp chaton. I hope I'm pronouncing it the right way. That's just for the sizing. So these are 24 pp and these are 18 pp. They're 2 different sizes. And then we have these ones here. Look at these ones. I love the AB crystals. Now, they don't come in the smaller sizes. They only come in the 24. Look how pretty these are. Oh, of course I drop one on the floor. I drop everything, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's try not drop any more of the crystals. Look how pretty and sparkly they are. We're going to be using E6000 glue. I would definitely recommend using clear over the white because it does also come in white as well. This I use for picking up the crystals. Now this is like a pen that you can use for nail art. Of course, it's going to give me a hard time taking it out of the packaging, but you can see how much I've used it. This is not really necessary. Some people just might find it a little bit easier to pick up the crystals with this, but it's of course not necessary. Get some handy dandy tweezers. These are good as well. These are used for nail art. So I have ones that are just straight and then ones that are bent at the ends. And then this is also fun as well. Now this is what makes it so versatile. Not only can you use different styles of filigrees with different patterns, different colors. You can use different sizes of the cabochons. You can use different colors of the crystals, but you can also use all different styles when it comes to the paper. I forgot to pull these flowers out, but you can always like use any of your own embellishments. You can use flowers. You can use any type of 3D art that you have, and you can add them onto these pieces as well. Because knowing me, I will drop stuff. So these would be the larger ones, the 24. Let's see. Okay. Now you would actually be surprised how many crystals you end up using. We'll put this one on that side and this one on this side. Okay, I'll put one flower in there. Now, I know I mentioned these before, so I'm just going to pull a random piece of paper, but these work a little bit differently because you would need to glue them down. So you would have to put E6000 glue on the back of here, press this down, and you have to use kind of a little bit of pressure here because you have to make sure that you get all of the air bubbles out. And you can't really move it around once it's kind of settling down, and you have to leave it setting here, I would say 48 hours. 24 hours sometimes is okay too. I just like to leave it just to be sure. So you have to press it down, get all the air bubbles out, and then you're going to have to cut around here. Whereas these, you kind of just peel it off because it's already sticky on the back, and then you press it down onto here. So this is definitely a lot easier. It's definitely more beginner friendly. So let's choose a couple of pieces of paper that we would like to use here. Now the one that I'm going with is going to be the old times. I have this linked on the bottom so you can see what packages we're going to be using, but let's these are so cool. I don't know. They're like perfect for scrapbooking too, if you guys like scrapbooking. And you just have to find where you want to put the image onto here, really. It's very easy, guys. And it's so cool because you can make one-of-a-kind pendants that nobody else is going to have. So you have to kind of make sure you get it where exactly you want it to be, because once it's once you remove it, then once you stick it down, you can't pick it up and move it again. So that's it. That's all you have to do there. You can just press it down. You can press it down longer if you want to press it down longer. But really, as long as you don't see any air bubbles or anything inside of it, it's pretty much finished for that part there.
Hate it when my doubts and my fears swell up like the ocean. It feels like I could drown in my tears. Everything's overflowing. Scared that I won't get it right, get it right. My nerves are working overtime, overtime. Tell myself to calm down and breathe. Step out of the shadows into the fire. Don't be afraid to go out on a wire. Live in the moment, turn it up louder. This is what you're made for. You just gotta be fearless.
do need scissors as well, guys. Totally forgot the scissors. So sorry about that.
Hate it when my doubts and my fears swell up like the ocean. It feels like I could drown in my tears. Everything's overflowing. Scared that I won't get it right, get it right. My nerves are working overtime, overtime. Tell myself to calm down and breathe. Step out of the shadows into the fire. Don't be afraid to go out on a wire. Live in the moment, turn it up louder. This is what you're made for. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless.
Here they are here. I could have done the edges a little bit better. But it doesn't matter because we're going to be gluing Swarovski crystals around the edges anyway. So let me show you what the next step will be. Now with the glue, it is messy and it is stinky. So you can open a window if you want. You can, I don't know. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a warning. So let's start off with the filigrees. What you're gonna do is we're gonna put some glue on the back of here, E6000 glue, and we're gonna glue it on to the filigree, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue the crystals around the cabochon. I know I keep saying cabochon, I guess it's an epoxy resin, but we're just gonna keep saying cabochon because it's easier that way. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? You honestly don't really need a lot. Just make sure you get it all the way around. And then we are going to apply it to here. Now make sure that it's like kind of centered, because where you want your attachment to be, that's where it's going to be in the middle. So make sure you have it there in the middle like that. And that's pretty much all you have to do, okay? And then you could always put them on top of a paper towel while it dries. Now you see, it just wants to come out by itself, but
Hate it when my doubts and my fears swell up like the ocean. It feels like I could drown in my tears. Everything's overflowing. Scared that I won't get it right, get it right. My nerves are working overtime, overtime. Tell myself to calm down and breathe. Step out of the shadows.
two more. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take crystals and we're going to put them around the whole entire border of the charm. I have the sheet here from the cabochons, but let's get started with this, okay? That's probably enough for now because that's going to dry very quickly. Close it very quickly because the glue just dries very fast. Now, you can even take a couple, put them here to the side. I'm probably going to do this just so my hands don't break the, don't break, oh, what's it called? So they don't break the, I'm going to do this so they don't break the focus. Okay. Now I just like to pick up the crystals like this. I dab a small bit underneath. I'm gonna do another one with the wax stick so we can see the difference of how much faster it goes. Honestly, guys, it doesn't have to be perfect because I will show you why. We will push the crystals together against the cabochon at the end. You really just kind of want to get the crystals on, if that makes sense. You can even stop after every maybe certain amount and just kind of push them onto here. So like, you see what I mean? You take the edge of here and just kind of push it along. So some of them weren't perfectly in their spots, but now they are better. Okay. It's starting to dry a little bit, the glue. That's why you really just don't need to put that much out, because you don't want to, don't really want to waste it. Okay, we'll get one more in there. Now that's why it's good to use these ones. Are called chatons because they're in a setting. So they kind of have something to hold them down on the bottom. You can kind of even use your finger to push them in there. Okay, Here you go, guys. Look how sparkly it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we finished this one here, and I'm gonna do another one.
Hate it when my doubts and my fears swell up like the ocean. It feels like I could drown in my tears. Everything's overflowing. Scared that I won't get it right, get it right. My nerves are working overtime, overtime. Tell myself to calm down and breathe. Step out of the shadows into the fire. Don't be afraid to go out on a wire. Live in the moment, turn it louder. This is what you're made for. You just gotta be fearless. 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 Once I get in and I put it in try, ain't no more stopping me, don't even try. Controlling the chaos, controlling the vibe. Yeah, it's all the shots that you don't take. You'll never be heard if you don't say. Just gotta get out your own way. You can't learn to fly anymore if you don't let go. Step out of the shadows into the fire. Don't be afraid to go out on a wire. Live in the moment, turn it up louder. This is what you're made for. You just gotta be fearless. 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 Hate it when my doubts and my fears swell up like the ocean. It feels like I could drown in my tears. Everything's overflowing. Scared that I won't get it right, get it right. My nerves are working over.
This would be a 0.75 filigree with a 0.75 glass cabochon, and then for a 0.75 cabochon with a 35 millimeter filigree. That's what that looks like there. All of the crystal vintage inspired cabochons that I've made, including the two newest ones that we have here at the bottom that we just did for our video. But yeah, we have a lot of them. Most of the ones that I did in the beginning were angel inspired because that was kind of the look that I was going for. I haven't actually put them onto charms yet. I only have 2 of them that are available right now on the website, but here they are, and I love them. I think they're so unique, and they are very, very cool, and you can also make them yourself as well if you watch the tutorial and you buy the supplies that I told you guys about. But yeah, I love them. So thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my tutorial on how to make vintage inspired filigree pendants, and I hope that you got some helpful knowledge out of my video. Like I said, I have everything linked below, so you can click right on those links and it will take you directly to where you can also purchase the materials that I used to make these pendants. And also follow me on social media. I am Enleira everywhere, so every single social media channel, Enleira is where you can find me. And also don't forget to check out enleira.com. Our website is now live. You can use the custom charm builder and you could build your own pieces. You could build your own purse chain, keychain, bracelet, or necklace. Or you can also choose from already a pre-made piece. And if you sign up for the newsletter with your email, you will also get a discount code. So you can use that discount code to shop all of our new items that are available on the website. And I hope that you guys had a great time watching, and I will see you at the next video. Bye guys.